Moin, welcome back to another game of Legion Tower Defense, and I'm in a team with Roger, Klar and Sweetheart, and we are up against Neon, Durenox, Fontanel and Arkantos. So they are quite the stacked team, but so are we. So let's focus up and try to win this one. So we have one archer, myself is an archer lane as well. We have a reroll into holder lane. And we have a landmine. Yes, this is a warrior game, so let me get some blockers for my archer. And I think I will even go just one. He has a landmine as well. And here we have this. So yeah, we are on good rolls overall, with him going into the
Job done. No one shall be the wiser.
Okay.
Enlighten me.
Yeah, we are going warriors, yes. We want, with our pushes and our lanes, 2 times EA and 1 time landmine and 1 time a good holder potential lane. We want to slow this game down and get as much time to gather wood and get an early advantage into this game. So we are sending warriors. We are not afraid on 2 or 3. Usually you can't really clock with landmine, since they will always send into you. So yeah, clock is not really an option. Rather the early resend, because we have a 5-0 lane here, which can do well. But let's see how they do. If it's like 40 leagues, I'm happy. 30 is still fine. Everything under that is potentially a holder in mid. So let's see. Yeah, that looks like 2 lanes leaking, I think. Maybe 3, depending on the clear. And then we have a mid potentially. So it's not the best for us, but we get some time, which we want here. Our pushes are quite high. 5-3-3 is good. We have 1, 2, 3 EAs leaking. This is a gate guard. And in mid, this sounds like a lot. Yes, a lot and the NG. I think that warrior on 5 life is gate guard on at like 90% of the time. So must be a really interesting different thing if there's something dealing same amount of damage like a gate guard there. So yeah, he will be having problems on 3, but after that it's our full carry lane which will help us through the mid game or the early mid game. Here we have a lumber provider and those EA lanes to help out on 5, where they most likely gonna try to damage us or hurt us big. So let's see if they come here. Probably not, since the lot started 1-0. Yes, they did not come here, but they probably expect a resend. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The engineer there is not that good, and if we take some value off him, he can't get his early push to provide lumber for 5, and the lot is not the strongest unit on 4, so that's a good send. So we just need to aim to not die here. This is a lot killing.
Out with it. No one shall be the wiser.
Your move.
I bid you. Upgrade complete. Enlighten me.
Yeah, Klar should go holder, of course. Here we have an ultra landmine. I don't really like that one for 3. I prefer another medium one here. But yeah, I'm not quite sure which is actually better, but that's my feeling. Sometimes the ultra landmine just explodes on 1-2 creeps and then there's 90 gold down the drain. Of course it spawns smaller mines, But yeah, usually I don't think that it's the best decision. Worked out very well here, of course, but medium landmine would have been close to the same effect in my opinion. So let's see how well he does here on his absolutely weakest level. Yeah. As expected he does here. So probably the militia was needed a bit further in the back even, but he should be able to recover somehow, but we can send here, or we get time here to send bigger, so dark trolls it is.
More lumber is required.
Nah, his start was worth a try to get the XX and keep the young witch doctor. I don't think that it is necessary, or that is the best play, but it's an interesting play at the least. Yeah, I sent my dark troll here, everyone else did as well. Yellow might even get 2, yeah, that's very nice. And I will get another archer here. I usually don't do that, but since I'm producing the wisp anyway and will just get 12 seconds of extra time, and they might come on 4, and they potentially come on 5, where I want the archer anyway. Where I want to overbuild anyway and want some more value as well. So I think getting this wisp, this archer here is good. Full send, of course, here.
I stand ready.
Get my bowman, don't reach anything else, and we want ranged units anyway, so this is fine. Now the question is, do I stay here? Oh, they came. Double Blood Orc. Double Blood Orc, that's yeah, something you don't see every day on 4. But it sure did its job here. Klar is doing well enough. I think he's even mid. Yeah, that's very nice. He can? Can he get an attack? No, he can't. I kinda want my lumberjack, but am I allowed to do so? With this pullback, potentially we are fine. And they are leaking 11 just, so yeah. This exchange worked out way better for them, but we got our slow game. So potentially it was worth it. Those eggs are doing their job. Potentially this is still a heal, but all those one-shots maybe not. Gonna be really close. Can we get a region in? Yeah, Clark could, but he does not, so potentially it's not necessary. Yeah, I think we need it. Yeah, sadly this is a heal. And we just resent apparently. Okay. Sure. Good idea. We are on monks bit of yeah. This can fail, but we have good push. And I'm up to trying it. Huh? What's the worst that can happen? We getting immo and leaking full and getting shat on by them, but we gotta reach for the stars at some point. So yeah, 4 p.m. Spirit then. And Sweetheart managed to get his 7-1, where I just reached my 6-1.
For my brothers.
So what's his range? 300. So if I go like this, is that any good? We'll run like here. I think that's potentially good. Get another archer here. Oh well, this way I can't get a wisp on the range since I had supply issues. So I changed the positioning. I prefer the archer in front as well. So it's your tank on 5 and it will stay at the wall. So the units will clock around. And this one should run like here and get the archers protected. We expect a full resend here. Okay, I got 2 spear. Okay, so he should eat here. Is he on 3? Yeah, he's on 3 militia, that's very good. And I should be mid here as well, green for sure as well, so yeah, this resend by them did not work, and it seems like we get the goal we wanted for. Good call on class behalf. Gotta this was really a big goal for us. Okay, do I cancel this? Yes, I cancel it to potentially get the... That's close. To get the 6-3. Okay, I did not reach it. Maybe I can just still go it. So it's a really big overbuilt Hades here. Dueniox taking all the feet. But some lanes got hurt a lot here. We are on Cornmail with a landmine lane and a really good holder, so we can potentially still send on 7. So they are not, they don't have Imola, so we will send something at least, even though they have a big holder. They have Shockwave, but we should send anyway. Get some king here, so we at least trade even on 7. That's the goal. I expect us to have the better push here. Let me check real quick if he's better on 10 or me. So he's better on 10, so me destroying my lane by over pushing is better than him. And he has a potential of a hold with Ultra Landmine. But I think this one is a bit far in the back, to be honest. Yeah, I think he needed either the archers a bit more in the back or the landmine a bit closer to the archers. But we will see on 7 how it goes there. Check out the lanes. This is not really good on 6, but they don't have the option to send there. I think their send will not allow them to do that. And we have one clear on 7 and another clear or decent-ish clear potentially here. And yeah, I will full league, but Klar should be big mid. Even though the egg positioning is not the best for militia, as the creeps tend to run around and not really hit the eggs. And you see positioning of the militia here, it went too far in front and this egg is not in front of it. So if you have militia, you need to place the eggs in a diagonal, which he of course did not know that he would get them because he did reroll. Yeah, of course we send full here. As I said, we have 3 potentially good rolls here, and I got a spirit, which is kind of sad, but not the worst. So we are feeding our holders, or well, we are feeding the holder and green. I will get the push here. I think it's better than sending more in this position. Since I need to be provide lumber for 10, so I need to push now and not later, since no one else could or was able to or wanted to push them. Okay, I will not build a farm at least and not get this one archer out, or I will not sell the proton. I will just aim to get the my 7-5 on the round after I did some king ups. Okay, so we have 2 ultra landmines here, which should do decent, and 3 ultra landmines here, and 1 medium, 1 small. So he should full clear. He should clear 3/4 of the whole wave, in my opinion, and I leak close to full, but that's okay. And Klar should be big mid with 6 militias, decent blocker, not best position, and aura here. So let's see how it goes. Yeah, I will check out this lane. I got a Dino I just saw. I will go back there. And yeah, this landmine was good. Good job. Okay, so he held way better than I expected. And I don't get my push sadly. He did full clear, leaking just 2 Satyrs. That's good. Sadly, Klar was not able to go mid. I think it's of the egg placement. but yeah, as I said, he couldn't do much about it. Let's try not to heal here. And they have EA, Monk, Lot, Saber, Monk, Lot lane, or Hades. Oh, I should have done HP here. Did attack kinda on autopilot, but this is hopefully just one heal. Yeah, and there was a dino which was on my lane. And this is luckily one heal just here. This was -1. And they don't really have any wood to up the king. -2. So we traded up one heal here, and it's potentially gonna be trading up 2 heals here. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's the play, but we will see. I just have a much better. That's about what I wrote. Okay, so if we want to KO on 9, we will need a leak here. I can provide that, and I will get the lumberjack here. I'm not quite sure if it's gonna be worth it in the end, wood-wise, to get this push, but as I said, I want to get it for the mid-game, and I couldn't push it on the round, so I gotta do it now. And this will leak 8 for sure, so if we want to go 9, I want to leak here. How much wood do we have? 330 here. He didn't push, or didn't push more than 7-3. 180, 330, 380. So if they had Imola, we could not send here. With them on Shockwave, we potentially can send 9 here and hurt them a lot. If they live, they need a lot of king. And we will force king ups to make us potentially live 10. At least that's the plan in theory. Let's go. Yeah, like you said, we will force a full king on 9. Maybe my leak here is, well, I couldn't have prevented it good anyway. By not pushing I could have prevented it, but maybe my leak here is not necessary since the landmine is leaking anyway, but I'm leaking slower and they are leaking as well. So yeah. We want damage here. We want to damage the unit on the lane and we want damage on the king. Since 9, the zombies are not really doing much damage to the king there, or anyway, since they have big hitboxes. Yeah. 2 monks here. But with the Wyvern focused fire, they should leak anyway. Potentially red is mid, I think. Since the monks will dish out a lot of damage on 9 with the imps of the Hades in the backline. Okay, what do I get here? I think I will just get an EA. No use in me pushing now, and potentially with this I can get 130 gold to get the push on the round. What do I send here? I did already do my Furbolg, and in my opinion on 9 the priority should be Wyverns. I think it's not really likely that they come. Yeah, maybe they wanna kill us on 10, or they come 9 as well. Both is possible. Okay. So Klar had the right nose. He knew that they came, but his lane did not really give him a proper way to combat this. So he had to stick with just getting his value. Of course, militias are not really the best unit on 9. That's why you send against them on 9. They are dying really fast and hard here. So both teams are gonna need a lot of king. So what does he want? Okay, he just wants HP. Okay, so we will do that. Okay, so attack now. That was my question. To make him able to kill the wyverns in time, which are the main damage source, and now we are here. So it's both lanes mid of them, so they are kinda big overbuild, but they will not get any feed out of it, so they are not getting really bigger. And our main priority is to not burn a heal now here and to not die on 10. They did not do any king here, which is potentially gonna backfire, and the wyverns are dishing out a lot of damage to this low king. This is gonna be -4 then, but with shockwave they are not dying, sadly. Maybe they will do some panic ups, but I doubt it. So let's check out here. Are we keeping this last heal? Potentially not, sadly. And they are fine on -4. So this is looking like we die on 10. But let's hope that we don't. Sadly, Klar did his 7-4, which I don't think he should have done. Especially since we are losing the heal here, it seems. But yeah, what can you do? We will need max king for 10. Yeah. Maybe with good focus and big luck we can survive there. And Ohm, I don't know. But yeah, let's see how it goes.
No one shall be the wiser.
Full overbuild mode here. What's my best build for 10? I have decent mask clear, I just need damage on the bosses. One idea is to just get archers and get the real full clear and just have like 3 bosses on potentially like 1/4 of life lost. I don't know if that's enough though. But I think it's my best shot at doing any damage here, and I think we need any damage. And this way I will get another archer and a blocker even. Blocker can do work, and maybe I can, well, deal damage, some damage.
Job's done.
This is not doing anything. This is maybe doing something, and yeah, I am doing nothing. But let's see how it goes. Maybe, like I said, I can get some good damage on the bosses. Yeah, this is doing even better than I thought I would. He is mid, that's very good. And he is doing well as well. We are alive, I think. Yeah, that's very nice. So, potentially carrying that into the mid game with them having hopefully 2 dead lanes and just 2 big ups. It's not you who's upping though. Yeah, he is big mid, he can deal damage, and if the Ascendant stays in the back and we get some good aggro, yeah, this low HP Ascendant is really good, but I think we need some. So safe. He wants to be better safe than sorry, I guess. But yeah, we are big push, or not, we don't have one lane on insane push, but we all have good push and we all have decent bank. So overall, since we did not die here, we are probably not favored, but at least we are not behind here. Both teams -4, we have the big king, they don't have that, they have more bank, but we have potentially more push and income. But let's see how it went. I will get my 7-6 here for sure.
More gold is required.
Yes, push-wise it's even. Income-wise we are ahead, I would say. Value-wise they are ahead on the big lane, but on the other lanes they are just, yeah, kinda even. I get another EA here and see what I get, or what I carry into the mid game.
Upgrade complete. Research complete.
Do they have? But we will check their lanes, so we see. Our best level is not 14, that's for sure. So looking at them, blue has bronze beard, which we did not know about. Let's have a Hades, yeah, it's bad. Sadly we are not winning here. They are 6, 7 king. That's really low. That's like your average around 5 to 7 king, also pre-5, pre-7. So let's check out the lane. So the biggest one was Duinox with Hades, with Berserker. Berserker are very strong DPS, but as I learned some games ago, normal armor. I always thought they have heavy armor and never bothered to check for real. His damage isn't that great. This lane, only good unit on 14 is the Bronze Spear, but it can't hold 14 alone, so I think he's dead. If he goes full Berserker, he can clear, but I don't think that he's mid. And this is dead. I think we should 14, to be honest. He's not that fat, but he's 800, 1110. I don't know, what was it, like close to 4k, 2k value. So yeah, he is bigger than me, of course, but I wouldn't call it fat. And we need to send 14, I'm pretty sure.
No one shall be the wiser.
It was lucky for us that we even got this far, to be honest. If we didn't die earlier. Yeah, I will get a Warden and a Berserker.
Job's done.
He can't reach 2 talks. He will get one for 13 and then probably an Overseer. It's melee range Vampiric Aura.
Out with it.
And is he talking to me or to him? Ah, to him he's talking, okay. Those units, even though they are ranged, they count as melee, so they will get the Vampiric Aura boost. So maybe it's worth to, if you have the leftover gold, to get the Overseer. On the other hand, they don't really tank anything, so they won't take damage which has to be held up back. So yeah, make of that what you want. I am getting it, the Overseer, when I have the gold left over. But I'm not aiming to get it and will skip something else for it. Yeah, we have to go 14, I'm pretty sure. They can't 13 us, I'm sure as well, since I'm EA and full clear, and he is on TOC and Militia, which will full clear and even eat mid, and his lane is not bad, 13 either. I don't think the 13 works. Yes. 14 base.
I am prepared.
Say my blocker here.
Out with it.
Get
No one shall be the wiser.
the Berserker.
Job's done. Upgrade complete.
Should I mess someone up?
I don't know which one is the best to send. I think we can just send whatever. Usually on 15 or on 14 you want to send Maiden Behemoth. Maiden Behemoth. Then you want the Warlock. Then depending on whether your opponent team has big chunky units, you want the Slow Aura from the Frost Armor or from the Frostbolt. Or you want, if they have lane like me with mass piercing damage or mass AoE, you want the Murgo. This is leaking? Yeah? Okay, this is leaking. You want the Murgo. And then you want Commander and the Hermit of Auras. You don't need a third because you already have the Behemoth. And then the decision is whether you send Nerubians as DPS or damage damage unit, or the Gargoyle. One has normal attack type and the other one has magic attack type, so you have to estimate what armor type is more prevalent on the other team. This way I will go for we are going for the Gargoyles since since they have the Berserkers, which are normal armor. Okay, what can I do here? I can get the Warden, and then I can get nothing really.
I am prepared.
Or I can get a Berserker, and then I can get nothing really. Yeah, I get the Warden.
Upgrade complete.
And a Moonguard. Yeah, I think that's my best build. This one does not need me to get a farm.
Job's done.
I've got a Frostwolf for cover. Letting them know that I did it. One Frostwolf. I can hit the Hermit here. And then it's just another Spirit, I guess, as damage. Since we don't need the King, and in a racing situation, okay, I didn't reach the Spirit, oh, I would have reached, but doesn't matter. In a racing situation like this one, us having King already and them not, is potentially the difference between us winning and them. So let's see how it goes here. My Warden is dealing a lot of damage, of course. Berserker is doing its job, tanking here like a boss. And I did yeah, some damage to the lane, about as expected. He is not mid, but cleared well enough. Klar is leaking as well, and they are just leaking 22. So unless it's 4 lanes leaking, and they go straight to King, or they don't have a mid, but it looks like they have 1 or 2 mids. Rolled into Cyborgs with this amount of very good blockers. FBG, well played. Yeah, overall was an interesting game. I don't know really where we lost it, but well, at some point we did lose it. Yeah, thanks for watching and see you in the next one.